The death is announced of our beloved Maryanna Eliza, better known as Yayao, Ai or Awo of Monipo, who passed away at her residence on Saturday, 18 October 2025. She was 70 years old. Left to mourn are her only child, Molina Eliza, her only precious and cherished granddaughter, Tia Smith, student of Beanfield Secondary School. Sisters, Sheila Vidal in the U.S., Marilyn McCombie of Monipo, Elizabeth Regis, also known as Baby of Dennery, Mary Romina Chance of Monipo, Lucy Eliza of Monipo, brother and godchild Lester Eliza, also known as Ali in New York, nieces Carla Vidal in the U.S., Malanda Vidal, who was also her goddaughter in the U.S., Malika Eliza of Monipo, Daniela Regis of Dennery, Shirley Ann Williams in the U.S., Shirlene Regis of Dennery, Loan Eliza in the U.S., Soraya Shalry of Monipo, Julia Charles of Monipo, Leandra Regis in the UK. Nephews, Titus Eliza, also known as Birds, and his common-law wife, Casilla Remy, also known as Mary Lynn of Monipo, Bertrand Eliza, also known as PT of Monipo, Rosamond Fanas in the US, Clint Charlery in the UK. Grand nieces, Shayla, Nakia, and Naya Vidal in the U.S., Marisol Regis of Dennery, Naja Ogis of Monipo, Kyra Jolie of Dennery, Zaya Edward of Bexon, Leilani Regis in the UK, grandnephews, Ryan Eliza of Pointe, Caleb Williams of the U.S., Geogis of Monipo, Liam Eliza of Pointe, Caden Ogis of Monipo, aunts, Marlene Peter of Monipo, Mary Ferdinand of Monipo, Lucy Peter of Pointe, Hilda Peter, also known as Glory, Ramona Peter, Alexita Peter, all of Monipo, uncles, Hermanus and Randolph Peter of Castres, Boniface Peter in New York, Henry Peter, also known as Copra House of Monipo, Cyril Peter in Connecticut, Joseph Charles in Texas. Cousins, Fiona Peter of Monipo, Sally Ann Peter in the UK, Kirsten Stanislas, Agatha Eliza, Mary Rosetta Eliza, also known as Baby, Jennifer Flavius of Richmond, Sandra Samuel Daniel in New York, Sina of Pero V4, Gary Flavius of Guyana, St. Clair Martelli in New York, Oliver Marcel in St. Croix, children of her deceased aunt Philomene Wilson in the U.S., children of her deceased uncle Aubrey Samuel in the UK, sister-in-law Jane Eliza, also known as Michelin in New York, brothers-in-law David Vidal in the U.S., Peter Regis of Dennery, Polycarp McCombie of Monipo, Roy Charles of Monipo. Friends, Alicia Fontenelle, Verna Fontenelle, both of La Pointe, Monipo, Christine Peter, also known as Dara of Maryland, Rose Holloway of Miami, Thomasine Wilson of Florida, Gregory Innocent, Cora Edward, Ismond Monrose, all of Monipo, Beverly Joseph and Michael, Brother Gordad Ishmael of Loba, Rick of Labrie, Aurea Wilson and Jose of Martinique, Nicholas Jabatis of Monipo. Friends of the family, Pastor Vern Charlemagne, Cecilia Wendy Wilson, Mona and Candia Peter, Winbald Charles of Miku, Dorothea Joseph, neighbors, Coletta Joseph, Christina Joseph. Also left to mourn the Martelli, Rosary, Jacob, Eliza, Peter, Martha, and Carrasco families. Special mention. The doctors and nurses of the Emergency and Medical Ward of St. Jude Hospital. Other family members and friends, too numerous to mention. The funeral service for the late Maryanna Eliza, better known as Yayao, Ayi or Awo, will be held on Friday, 14 November 2025 at the St. Anne's Catholic Church in Monipo at 3 p.m. Her body will be laid to rest at the Monipo Cemetery. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, Vieux Fort. May she rest in eternal peace.